Do you know that Sentosa plays a key role in Singapore's history? Okay, so it has three phases. The first one, before it became a military fort, that was in the 1800s, 1700s, and before that, Sanira Kama's time, it was a fishing village. It was like a residential area. Just imagine, it's like HDB precinct, okay, where people live there, fish there, get their livelihood over there, okay? And after that, the second phase came from 1800s, 1880, 1887 onwards until end of Second World War. Okay, all the way until about Singapore's independence time, 1960s. For good 80 over years, it became a military fort. Okay, not just military fort, but one of the heaviest heavy military forts in the world under the British Empire. Okay. Then from 1960s, late 1960s, 1972 onwards, it became a resort island. Okay. By a stroke of chance, it became a resort island. It almost became industrial area, just like Jurong Island. Okay. So Jurong Island was transformed because Sentosa was rejected as the industrial area. That's why it became Jurong Island. Okay, all the petrochemicals on there. Okay, so that's three phases of Sentosa Island. Okay. Currently, it is called Sentosa Island. Can anybody tell me what was its previous name? Pulau Belakang Mati. Very good. Pulau Belakang Mati. Why so sway? Why this name Belakang Mati? Why Mati? Okay. So I tackle the current name first. Okay, 1972 there was a competition. Okay, because Singapore government, they want to give a new name of Sentosa. So they conduct a competition. The winning entry was called Sentosa. It was actually a Sanskrit name called Santosha. It means peace and tranquility. So they really want to transform this island from its history, its dark history as a military fort, and a lot of people died there during Second World War, and transformed into a very idyllic resort town island as it is now. Okay, as you see, we are approaching Sentosa Island. Previously, Belakang Mati. Why the name Belakang Mati? It's because during that time, there was no handphone, there was no satellite, the beach, there was no television. A lot of hearsay. Okay, so people hearsay that, you go Sentosa, a lot of people die there. A lot of people died. Indeed, that was the case in 1800s. Okay, a lot of people died because there was an outbreak of disease. Okay, so they don't know what the disease is all about, So they quickly evacuated from the island, and the hearsay spread. Okay, so that was why it was called Sentosa as Belakang Mati. Okay, the island of death being left behind. Okay, so those people left behind on the island were being left to die. And later, it was discovered that there was an outbreak of malaria. Okay, outbreak of malaria leading to a dissemination. That means that a lot of people died because of malaria, and mostly they are the Bugis origins. Okay, there are a lot of Bugis villages. They all succumbed to the disease. That's why Belakang Mati was first famous because a lot of people died. There's a second part to it. Okay, people say that that island you cannot go there. You go there, you should gonna kill. Why? Because it was hearsay, and to some degree it was true. There are a lot of pirates. Last time a lot of sea pirates. They use Sentosa as a haven. Very good location, strategic location. Use it as a haven to conduct raids on the ships in the busy streets of Singapore streets. So there was this good reason why Sentosa is called Pulau Belakang Mati. So when the British came, they also called Pulau Belakang Mati. Okay, but they turned it into a military fort. Okay. And why is that the case? Later when we walk up the hill, okay, so we will before we reach Fort Serapong, we will have to do a little bit of climb. This is where all your physical fitness will be put to the test. Okay, we will be climbing up a hill called Mount Serapong. Okay, and because of Mount Serapong and Mount Seloso, these two high points at the southernmost island of Singapore. At that time, Sentosa was being designated as a military fort by the British. Okay, and I will share more as we go down the bars, walk up the hill, and why are there military forts on Sentosa? Okay. Which fort is the most powerful fort? Okay, and what are the guns that you will be imagine seeing? The guns are no longer there. Okay, but we will bring to life to some extent how the fort looks like. Okay, and the most importantly, the role that the fort played during the Second World War. So now we are cruising through the nice way, the nice path to Sentosa Cove. Now we're not going there.